Playing right here on Pure West Radio. It's just after 11:15 on your Thursday morning, which can only mean one thing. It's time to catch up with the one and only Tom Stafford from Oggy. Hello, my man.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Very well, thanks. We're really good. We're getting ready for this royal visit tomorrow. We have Princess Anne opening Haverfordwest High School officially. And
Awesome.
I'll be there with some of the members of Haverfordwest High Radio. And then she's hopping over to a few other little locations. Then she's going to World Rowing in Saundersfoot, which we're an official media partner of. And then she's officially opening that as well for the grand finale with lots of Olympians and world champions. And we've got a boxing night on Saturday. Merlin's Bridge Amateur Boxing Club have got a big event there Saturday night, which... I'm going to be involved. See, loads going on, mate. We're all good, really busy. You know, it's that funny time of year where, you know, autumn's here. Looking forward to fireworks, Halloween, and before you know it, you know, the big old man's coming down the chimney with his sack. You know, it's mad where the time's going.
It is, man. Such a normal weekend for you, though. Royal visit, boxing, rowing, standard Pure West Radio activities, I'm sure.
I've got a wedding on Friday as well, just to throw that into the mix.
And
and a wedding.
Why have more stuff to do? Do you know what I mean? Always more. Always more.
It is my last official wedding of the year, though. It's my last one. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a busy season, but they're going out with a bit of a bang. And I don't want to spoil it in case anyone's listening that's going, but it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really out there, a little bit different.
Nice.
So yeah. And they've got one of the best caterers going, Daps Baps. He does the best burgers. So good. Wow. Amazing.
Nice.
So lots going on. Yeah, I'm on the ones and twos. Yeah. The day I get invited to a wedding that I don't have to DJ at, I will be ecstatic. Because usually an invite comes and then it's like, Tobe, yes.
Quick idea.
Well, Tom, I'm hearing lots of good reports yet again, and with more businesses now. There's lots of businesses talking now. They're getting connected up, and they cannot get over the speed. I was only chatting to Gina about this morning on the breakfast show, and it's mad when you think about it. Like what you're doing, like it is quite incredible. But now the businesses are seeing the benefit. People, family, friends have seen the benefit. I had a lovely gentleman knock on my door as well, which was lovely, to let us know about the services. It's a really exciting time. I mean, it's a revolutionary time.
It is. Yeah, it is. We're doing big things. We weren't when we started this. We said we were revolutionising. We did actually mean it, and we actually are doing it now. It is pretty impressive when you see, especially because we've been building for about a year now, and some of the communities are now we're out of there. We've finished, but it's like they've still got 150 megabits of just consistent speeds all the time. No complaints, no drama. We're just the best provider there now. It's pretty much guaranteed. So it's really good to see, and it's good motivation because we know it's annoying to be on the build side, and we get annoyed when we have to build outside people's doors, but we know it's worth it. So we just keep plowing on, and now with the new deal as well that's going on, it is going crazy out there.
Yeah. I mean, lots of people are talking about this. I mean, we mentioned it last week, but worth highlighting again. I mean, no payment for 6 months. If you've had enough after 3 months, send all the kit back, not a charge. I mean, there is nothing to lose at all by giving this a go.
No, it's incredible, and it's like, and people are, when we talk to people, they're like, and so and that, and you get free voice, evening and weekends, and you get free install, and it's like, yeah, you do. We're that confident in it. We're that confident in it that 3 months, we'll give you 3 months trial it and you won't leave us. We know you won't, so we should give it to you. It's excellent. It's really fun. It's exciting. Loads of people getting it just in time for Christmas.
Yeah, as they say, you're putting your money where your mouth is. And I tried having my old man. We went out for a little bit of nosh for my birthday last week, and I was like, Dad, you signed up to Oggy, but they've got this new offer now. And he said, yeah, they've given it to me. I went, what? You haven't got to pay nothing for 6 months, he said, yeah, I've got that offer. So you've even been giving it to existing clients as well, people that have already signed up.
Yeah, you just if you just call them and you just have to sign a new contract, but then you get the 6 months free at the beginning. So yeah. We on everything that we've done. If you call us, we are very likely to honour it for you. So
I love it. Transparency. That's what we like. That's what we like. Transparency. Hats off to you guys.
Gotta be done. Best
So lots going on. Check out the offers. Give them a call. Oggy.Wales. I'm excited to be out of contract. I've never been so excited to come out of a contract in my life. I really am. I'm like, come on. June next year. I'm joining you guys. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Buzzing.
Well, call them up. Sometimes you can leave for like.
I've tried. Trust me, Tom. I've tried.
Sorry,
there is no getting out. I am not getting a free pass. I am not going past go. I am not collecting £200. In fact, I've got to give them a huge sum of money to get out of it, and they're having none of it.
That's annoying.
They're holding on to me as a valued customer.
Valued
But
customer.
I'm not really that. I mean, I don't particularly feel I'm a great customer because I'm not happy. Like these speeds are pathetic. Now I can get Oggy. You know.
Yeah. I know there's a 150 minimum. It's like,
Yeah. Well, I'm getting 50. You know, it's yeah.
not the
I know.
same.
I know. No, it's not. And after going around my parents' house, it's really not the same. It's quite shocking, really. But yeah, Oggy.Wales. Check out all the details right there. So this week we're talking weird tech.
We are talking weird tech.
Okay.
This week,
How weird? Right, Tom, before we start, how weird are we going?
Really weird.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Some of it's like it's too futuristic. Some of it
Yeah.
is just tech people being really odd. And then one of them is like a sentence I never thought I would ever say in my life. Weird, but it's just funny. Sometimes when I do research for the show and I look at the news stories, I'm like, oh, it's a bit. There's not really much that's happening. It's a bit. But this week it was just full of just weird and wonderful things. So I thought, let's share the weird and wonderful with everyone. You know.
Hey, I mean, we do like the weird, but it depends how weird we're going. You know.
So I think I'll start really light with the
Yes,
weirdness.
please.
So Facebook or Meta now have got this new Oculus headset thing that's going on, right? And they released the new updated version of it. So they partnered with NBC, and you can now be in the office of the Office set.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can it was like a live streamed event, and you can see it, and you're just like,
Yeah.
you can see the chili falling scene, you can see the offices, and you're just like, is this where technology is going now? We're just like going
Yeah.
to put yourselves in the office.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, who?
I mean, I
needs that?
suppose that is quite cool if you're fans of The Office. You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
but how? Like, I would just rather watch it. It's funny.
yeah.
I would
Yeah.
just be like, that's a good novelty. But I'm just not going to do it.
There are big fanatics out there.
There are, though.
You know, and I'm sure they'll love it. I'm sure they will love it.
And
I
I
don't
would
know
give
how
it a
many of
go.
the fanatics would give it a go, but yeah, I mean, for an
Especially
experience.
because the headset costs $1,500.
Wow.
Like, and I was like, not really worth the gimmick, is it, for anyone, to be honest with that, right? And also, they've introduced this new, and I don't know if you've ever seen the avatars for the metaverse, but they never used to have legs. It was always just like the torso, like a Wally shape, for no reason. And there was a massive celebration at the event because they all have legs now. And it's Mark Zuckerberg
See,
looking.
that is weird.
But it was Mark Zuckerberg in the metaverse looking more human than he did in the live shoot. It was really odd. I just was like, this is ridiculous. And they were all so excited about it. And I'm like, all you've done is added legs.
Yeah. See, that's weird.
I was baffled
That's
by
weird.
it. Yeah. So there was that, and they tried to obviously copy like the Apple event, which we talked about a few weeks ago, and it wasn't. It's not the same. Meta can't do the same. But it's so weird. And then I went digging deeper. So, a robot called, I do have his name somewhere. I think it's called AI or Ada. Ada is called
Oh,
AI.
that is so stereotypical.
Yeah. So she was interviewed by a panel in the House of Lords. She's a robot and she does art. So like she writes poems and it's all like she gets loads of information from the internet and writes poems and stuff. But she randomly falls asleep in the middle of them speaking to her. And so, yeah, it's literally that. So she just like powers down.
That's quite funny.
And it was really boring question as well. It was just so perfect. I was like, is that a human? Because that's how I would feel in that moment.
Yeah, that's
when someone was talking
brilliant.
to me
That's
about,
brilliant. I mean, what I love and why I think that's so clever is obviously, you know, it's been programmed that if you're asked a really boring question just to go to sleep, like that's quite humorous. I like that. That's quite funny.
I thought it was quite funny as well. I
Yeah.
was like, that's hilarious. And you have to set it up for you again. And it's just so weird. And I was just like,
Yeah.
how is this what we're doing now in the House of Lords on a random Thursday? Like, how are we doing this? Like, why is there a robot? But yeah, they were just talking about it. and she's wearing like really artist like overalls, but you can see her metal robotic limbs.
Right.
So it's like she's looking like a nan, but then also she's got metal arms. It's odd, and she looks too realistic as well. It's like I'm not.
Yeah, it's a bit spooky when they.
It's too.
It's like Madame Two. It's like we're going to Madame Two Swords. You know, it's like some of them are too good. A bit spooky.
Too good. But at least that's humans doing it. That's the robots. I'm not. I don't like. iRobot scares me. It's too close. It's too close.
It is. It is.
So that's weird. And then the final weird one, but this one though is actually like really impressive to me, but also really weird. They have grown a human brain cell, and they've made it play Pong.
What?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I have no idea. And just before this, when I was waiting, I tried to read the article where it explains it, and I still understand nothing that they want.
Yeah, I could imagine.
So I put some quotes about it.
That is mad. How do you even grow a brain cell?
It involves mice, loads of mouses.
Oh, it's like one of them extraction things. They use a little bit of this, little bit of that, and then
But it's literally like, what we're gonna do? It's like we'll just make it play Pong. But also not very well either. Like sometimes it missed, but I was like, that's just funny. It was like one of those.
I mean, all the things to do.
I know.
What a very bizarre thing. Although, do you know what? I found out a fascinating thing actually from an audiologist not so long ago, because I have to have because of wearing these things all the time. Got to have regular ear tests. I wear earplugs when doing gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently now there are tests undergoing successful tests now that what they have done is they have managed to use an eardrum of a mice, right? And they've also found out that when hearing gets badly affected in mice, right, their eardrum can actually repair itself.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, you know where this is going. So what they reckon is they might be able to use these advances in the mice to actually be able to apply this to humans in the future. And then basically if you had bad hearing, it will then be able to heal itself. Or if you lost your hearing potentially, they may even be able to bring it back through this advancing technology. I mean, how incredible is that? I mean, it could be in like, the time we're 70 and 80 and these kids are coming through and they've got bad hearing, or, they've been standing next to too many speakers for too long. Oh, it's all right, no problem. I'll just get an injection and it's all right again.
Yeah, true. But then at that point, are you 0.1% mouse?
Yeah, well, that's what you got to look at as well.
The same,
This is exactly what you've got to look at. You've got to flip it up.
That's a conversation for another show, though. That's a conversation for another show, everyone.
Definitely is, Tom. Adam Billington's been in touch. Big fan of ours here at Pure West. He says, "Hi, Toby. Oggy. Hi, Adam." There's been lots of that down the Bridge Meadow recently. Lots of that down the Bridge Meadow. We certainly do. Thanks, Adam. Cheers for reaching out, buddy. In fact, go on, let's get the Oggy on screen. There it is. Oggy. Cheers, Adam. Nice one, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Every Thursday, we do this at 11:15. It's replayed as well, 2:15 on a Sunday afternoon. Get in touch. Any tech questions, anything to do with ultra-fast broadband when it's coming to your area. If you can get it now, whatever you need, it's at Pure West Radio on the socials. Send us a message. Team will get back to you. Well, that's us done for another week, Tom. Have a superb weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you.
Enjoy the
same time next week. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to have to be on my best behaviour.
Get a suit and tie on, mate.
Yes, Mum.
Team bow.
That is it. It's supposed to be, you've got to be a nice, gentle head nod, apparently. If anyone messes it up, it will be me. That's for sure. Have a good one, buddy. Speak to you soon.
Love you. Take care.
Take care. Tom Stafford there from